specifically approve that resolution, which was submitted.
Oh, I just put that away.
Tom, do you have that resolution? You have it in front of you?
If you don't have it, I have copies.
Make sure. Yeah, maybe I could ask Tom, that resolution needs to be passed tonight?
This is effectively what they would reference if they're approving it, yeah.
Let me take a look at that.
I modeled it off of that handbook 16, David.
I saw you.
It's more detailed than what a lot of communities do. It's fine.
But I think,
I got the condition down.
I think what, Mr. President, what we normally do, the clerk and I, actually, there's a council form for resolutions and ordinances, and the clerk is pointing out that we haven't converted to that form. So can we just trail this until next council meeting?
You can do that.
That way I'll have the final form, the proper form.
Do you need that, do you need this resolution to submit it to the state?
Yeah, but I mean, if
2 weeks is enough.
bring it back in 2 weeks in the right form, and that's fine.
Just have this ordinance in the right form.
So we'll put that on the agenda.
There's just a few pieces.
Yeah, I read it, it looks okay, but put it in form. Yeah. Very good. Next item, we have payment of bills, and I would entertain a motion that we approve the payment of bills as follows. General fund, $256,396.07. Sewer and water, $412,393.25, for a total of $668,789.32. Department stipend, 2018-2019 budget for the library of $37,030. School department, $1,640,127. Fire department, $243,999. Monthly insurance and trust of $122,566.15. The retirement account of $4,663.23. General obligation bond payments of $201,912.50. For total ACH payments of $2,250,297.88. A grand total payment of $2,919,087.20. Is there a motion?
Mr. President, under submission by the town finance director and the review of the town administrator, I'll make a motion to approve the total payments of $2,919,087.20.
Motion by Mr. Zelinski. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mrs. Bottomillo. Discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote.
Mrs. Bottomoli? Yes. Mrs. O'Hara?
Yes.
Mr. Oshia?
Yes.
Mr. Zelinski?
Yes.
Mr. Vadeney?
Yes. Next item is discussion by council vote or other action on consent agenda. All items listed in this section are considered in one motion. There will be no separate discussion of these items unless a councilor so requests, in which event the item will be removed from the consent agenda. A, Town Council Minutes, number 1, November 19, 2018, number 2, December 1st and 3rd of 2018, communications from town boards and commissions, Municipal Building Review Task Force minutes of September 27, 2018, Parks and Rec Commission minutes for November 26, 2018, communications from Animal Control Monthly Report for November 2018, Smithfield Police Department Monthly Report for November 2018, Municipal Court Monthly Report for November 2018, and a letter in disagreement with Superior Court decision concerning the flavored tobacco control ordinances from the town of Barrington. Is there a motion?
So moved, Mr. President.
Motion by Mr. Zelinski, seconded by Mrs. O'Hara. Any other discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote.
Mrs. Bottomoli? Yes. Mrs. O'Hara?
Yes.
Mr. Oshia?
Yes.
Mr. Zelinski?
Yes.
Mr. Vadeney?
Yes. No items are removed. Next item is discussion by council vote or other action on update by Municipal Building Review Task Force. That will be me. I am pleased to let everybody know that progress has begun now in the building. They actually started working in the building today. AA has begun their asbestos abatement. It's about a 3 to 4 week process that they're going to take doing that. Calson is in the process of buying out the project with their subs and whatnot, so things are moving along at a good pace. And we have one invoice to pay, and it's a recommendation of the task force, pay invoice number 18017-6 dated December 3rd, 2018 from Secoshia and Associates in the amount of $5,882.70, and you have all the backup with that. And I'll make a motion that we pay the invoice.
A second, Mr. President.
There's a motion by Mr. Vadney and seconded by Mrs. Malinsky. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Next item, B, we took care of, C, we took care of. D, discussion by council vote or other action on engagement letter with the town solicitor. We did look at the engagement letter that we had last month, or last meeting, I should say, in regards to that, and I did sit down with the administrator, we went over some of what we discussed, and I don't think we have a current one, so I'm going to ask that we just move this to the next month's agenda. Next item under new business, item A, discussion by council vote or other action on ceremony for opening of Stone Arch Bridge. Mr. Zelinski.
Yes, this has been a long time coming, not only the residents, but as well as commercial industry, commercial endeavors over there have been suffering from traffic flow. How easy would it be to go to Eddie's Market or anything over there from the other side of town? Huh? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Always going to be at his
I've been around for a I've been around, and now that I've moved to the other side of town, I know what a pain it's been to circumvent it to go over to Bridge it out.
Oh, yeah?
It's awful.
You know, so I always had that empathy for the folks, but now I'm feeling it. So, do we have a date certain? Was it, when are they going to, when's RIDOC going to say they're opening? Wasn't it supposed to be this week, or?
It is the expectation that the bridge will open on Friday.
Right. Short notice, but could we do something to celebrate and to get the word out? I mean, what can we do with such short notice? Fireworks, Mr. President said.
We do have some ideas in the process. Obviously, because of the time of the year, also the weather forecast for Friday is not great. It, 40 to 50 degrees and some rain.
It's a festive occasion.
We're hampered a bit, but and there will be a ribbon cutting on January 3rd. That has been scheduled by Rhode Island DOT. But I am working with some folks to create some noise on Friday afternoon and then the bridge does open.
But the reason why I put it on the agenda was Council President Beauregard had called me, said something, so it was his idea, and it's a great idea, John. So I just want to make sure that the credit goes to John Beauregard for planting the seed. I know you're going to work on it.
Does he talk about fireworks?
That was this one.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
No action necessary. Discussion by council vote on action on membership of municipal building review task force. It's mine. As we talked about the last meeting, task force was created by the previous council, and the resolution created was 4 community members and 1 council member. And just through coincidence maybe, that dynamic is still in force with 4 community members and 1 council member. And it's my hope that we continue with the same members on that board, but I think this council needs to take action to vote on my being the council person for that commission, and John Beauregard being the resident from the community. That's my recommendation, is that board doesn't change membership. What we have now is that those two positions are switched.
So you're looking for a motion to that effect?
Yes.
So moved.
The motion and a second.
Second.
So the motion is to replace Mr. Beauregard as a council liaison with my name, and put John as the resident in place of my name. All other members would be the same. There's a motion and a second. Any other discussion? Roll call vote.
Mrs. Bottomoli? Mr. Oshia?
Yes.
Mr. Zalinski?
Yes.
Mr. Vadeney?
Yes, thank you. Item C, discussion by council vote or other action on adopted charter amendments. I asked that this be put on because there were 8 of the 9 questions that did pass. And I think that this council might have to take action on some of those in order so we can codify some of those things, and others are gonna need an action taken by this council, I believe. One of them that's really important, well, not really important, but one of them that's gonna need action is the Asset Management Commission that was created by the charter now. Now we have to actually spell it out by ordinance. And I have been looking at some language, and I will get it to the solicitor to draw up an ordinance on how that's created, the membership, who it is, the terms, what their roles are, and everything. But some of these, I think we need to go through these. I didn't do the language for them, so I can't tell you what they are. But the amendment to the North Smithfield Home Rule Charter, I'm gonna put my glasses on.
So small.
Commencing on December 1st, 2020, shall the form of government be changed? That one failed. So there's no action taken by us. Question number 6 was the town administrator amends Article 4, town administrator, commencing on December 1st, 2020, town administrator shall be amended to provide the town administrator be elected to serve a term of 4 years. That passed. So we need to change the language, actually codify now the charter to reflect that. Is there any other action that this board needs to take in regards to that?
No, I think when you get to doing it, Mr. President, if you, I was talking to the clerk, I think we had something that we were working on when we prepare this. The council takes an action, I can prepare a draft of the new language, and then you can look at that and make sure you're satisfied before we publish it, if you will. But if you want to go one by one, that's fine, or let's say if you want to go over them all.
Well, the next one was term limits, and again, starting on December 1st, 2020, we will have term limits, 8 years maximum term limits, so that language will need to be put in there. The school department, the makeup of the school department was going back to 5 members, that passed, that was approved, so we'll need to change, amend that language
As of 2020.
as of 2020. Recall amendments that were recommended, that was approved, so we'll need to update the charter on that. Debt limit, that was approved to increase from 200,000 to 1% of the gross budget, that was approved. Asset Management Commission was approved, and that's the one I say we need to create an ordinance, we need to draw up an ordinance now on what the makeup of that board will be. Obviously, it'll take 2 readings to get that passed, and then we can populate that board and get it up and going. So I have some language, and I'll send it over to the solicitor. He can begin to draft an ordinance for us. The town planner, we more or less put the town planner into the charter. He was the only administrative person not listed in the charter because it was created by ordinance in 1986. Now he's in there, so that's language that that we'll have to put in there. The language is identical to what's in the ordinance, we're just moving them out of an ordinance into the charter. The one question that I do have a question on, though, is the editing and terminology changes. It doesn't specifically list them, and I'm sure that you know what they are, or someone knows what they are.
Well, it's good, I'm glad you brought that up. Mr. President, you may not recall, but if you do recall, there was originally another question,
Question 10.
10, that had really numerous editing proposals by the Charter Review Commission. A lot of them would clean up and...
A lot of them were just correcting misinformation.
Right, and we had put this last one, which is 13 now, but it was 11,
Okay.
to kind of make sure that it was approved by if that one was approved, that this one, in conjunction with that, would make sure that commas, typos, as well as, like, I think, I'll give you a glaring example. There's a place in the charter that talks about a town manager. We don't have a town
3
manager.
places.
So, although that was taken out, and this was really intended as to kind of clean up what was missing or could have fallen between the cracks in question 10, I would think that this would do very little other than maybe some typographical errors and maybe something like a town manager reference that doesn't exist. So really So I don't have any list. It was intended as a catch-all to support question 10.
It was to fix grammar and punctuation.
Right, that's really what it's about,
So
grammar and punctuation.
it's really not there to fix the issue that
No.
there should be an election in odd-numbered years for the town.
No.
It
None of
doesn't, it doesn't
that.
address those. The only way to address those is to go back to the voters with a question.
Right. So this was not intended to do that. Again, keep in mind, that was on there along with 10 originally. The 10 was removed at the last minute. Now this really is down to really grammar typos. And so I think that, the clerk and I had talked about that at one point in time, that there'd be sorts of typos in the chart and things like that.
Yeah, we noticed that there's places that letters not, town isn't capitalized, or things that should be capitalized, not capitalized. I mean, we had a couple of English teachers on the commission, so they pick all that stuff up.
And that's, to me, that's the only thing that could be used for, based upon the context. I would use it for. it can't be
No, I
used
didn't think it could be, but I didn't know if there were, if we had specific things that we needed to do.
No, there was never a list. It was intended to support
Question 10.
question 10 and make sure nothing fell between the cracks. Because 10 had a combination of things.
Yeah.
So I think that what we should do, Mr. President, is make all those major changes and maybe, again, I don't know, maybe, I don't want to sit there and I may not be the right person for the English correct. Actually,
We may have a draft.
if we want to put our eyes on it, the council must indicate grammar changes, those kinds of things. I think it's going to say that cover sheet. Maybe focus on that kind of sign, that would be
Are
it.
there
No
any-
substantive changes to the answer to your question.
Okay.
Nothing substantive.
Okay. Are there any other questions, comments on the charter changes? So we're gonna wait for the solicitor to give us.
Yeah,
an update
they're
on
all
this.
put away.
Discussion by council vote or other action on open space at Blue Pond. I had that put on there. It was a question that was raised at one of the open forums, previous council. And the question that I have out there is, why don't we have access to that property? That's what I have, that's what I was looking for in this thing right here. And I talked to the administrator, and he was supposed to get me some information.
Mr. President, what you have before you is an email, a copy of an email that I received at 3:49 today. With your request, I pursued information to try to understand what our opportunity for access to our Blue Pond property might be. And I learned that the developer of Dowling Village was under the understanding that an access path would be created through the apartment complex. And what I have for you as an attachment, is yours in color? Sorry. I thought I told the printer to do it in color. It did not. I guess I didn't tell it. It usually does what you tell it. But essentially, I'm confirming, this email confirms that the developer is willing to work with us. The developer of the apartment complex is willing to work with us, is committed to working with us to create a pathway from Booth Pond Way onto their property, and that dashed line that where it says Booth Pond Trail Access Head up at the top, you see on the upper left-hand corner.
Yeah.
And there's a dashed line that follows down. It crosses Booth Pond Way right at that intersection, and then comes down and it makes a sharp turn back toward the Booth Pond Trail entrance label that's there. Can you follow that? That's the intended pathway that Mr. Blackwell has identified. He is looking forward to meeting with myself and the planner to talk further about this and accomplish all we need to do to make something happen. I'm following my dad.
Yeah, that's right. Actually, it's a big Carol. See, we had a meeting with Brian Pucci over there, so I just want these.
Just came in today at
Okay.
4 o'clock.
So, can we?
I have other copies.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me, Mr. Ozowski. Who is paying for this?
I think it should
The
be,
developer.
the developer is supposed to have that
Yes.
open.
So we had this. He actually facilitated.
The developer of the apartment complex, AR, has indicated that they will be creating a path, a gravel path. It's only been conversation, limited conversation that I've been in. Maybe Tom can offer one.
Yeah, it was a requirement of the approval to construct the path. You remember Paul, we met with them on site, it was nice to see progress.
As well as Carol.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a number of people there.
So what Gary and I will do is reconcile this with the easement that's recorded, and if they have to adjust the easement, then we'll adjust the easement. They'll adjust the easement and pay for it with the surveyor. But it's nice, it's actually, they're offering.
Yes.
Moving along.
Yeah, good. Carol, do you want to call it, did you get a colored copy?
No, that's the only one that I have.
That's your, Gary,
We can send out more.